Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 11th, 2026. In the past 24 hours, the world has seen a high-stakes standoff in the semiconductor market, a massive recalibration of European defense, and a critical update on the infrastructure keeping global trade afloat. These are the headlines shaping our world today. We begin with the intensifying diplomatic friction in Northern Europe. Following the recent U.S. tariff suspensions on Nordic allies, Norway and Denmark have officially proposed a new Atlantic energy shield. This pact aims to secure subsea pipelines and fiber optic cables against what NATO intelligence describes as unprecedented levels of non-conventional interference in the North Sea. In Eastern Europe, the focus remains on the Ukraine-Poland border. High-level talks in Warsaw concluded late yesterday with a new agreement on agricultural corridors, designed to ease the year-long protests by local farmers while ensuring Ukrainian grain reaches global markets. This deal is seen as a critical test of European solidarity as the winter offensive continues to strain regional economies. In the Middle East, the three-phase peace roadmap for Gaza is hanging by a thread. Mediators in Cairo report that while the ceasefire holds, the legal framework for the post-conflict administration has become a major sticking point, delaying the second wave of hostage and prisoner exchanges.
The financial narrative of the day is the yield curve shock. Markets reacted sharply yesterday to the leaked minutes from the Federal Reserve's private board meeting. The data suggests that the incoming Fed leadership is prepared to maintain interest rates at their current 20-year highs well into the third quarter of 2026. This sent the U.S. 10-year Treasury yield climbing, putting immense pressure on debt-heavy emerging markets. In London, the FTSE 100 hit a fresh record high, driven by the strong performance of energy and defense stocks. Investors are pivoting toward hard assets as trade volatility continues to plague the consumer discretionary sector. For South Korea, the Kospi showed remarkable resilience in early morning trading. Despite the global dollar strength, Korean shipbuilders, including HD Hyundai, saw a 3.5% surge following a flurry of new orders for liquefied natural gas, LNG, carriers, highlighting Korea's indispensable role in the global energy transition.
In technology, we are tracking a semiconductor standoff. Following reports of impending U.S. restrictions on high-bandwidth memory, HBM, the global AI supply chain is in a state of high alert. Industry analysts suggest that these new rules could redefine the partnerships between Silicon Valley's chip designers and East Asia's manufacturing giants. Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix are reportedly accelerating their onshore U.S. strategy, discussing plans for additional advanced packaging facilities in the United States to mitigate the impact of future export controls. In the world of AI, OpenAI has officially launched its Skyline model, specifically designed for atmospheric and climate modeling. This is being hailed as a major shift towards scientific AI, moving beyond chatbots and into the realm of solving complex planetary challenges, such as predicting extreme weather patterns with 95% accuracy.
Finally, in logistics, the industry is bracing for the Lunar New Year freeze. With the Year of the Fire Horse beginning next week, production across China and Vietnam is slowing to a crawl. However, the pre-holiday surge has left major ports like Ningbo and Shanghai at 110% capacity, leading to significant delays for European-bound cargo. In the United States, the USPS Last Mile bidding process continues to reshape the domestic landscape. Following FedEx's major contract win, several regional logistics players are forming micro-hub consortia to compete for the remaining rural delivery blocks, a move that is driving down delivery costs in the American Midwest. Lastly, in maritime news, unmanned cargo trials in the North Sea have successfully completed their first heavy weather crossing. This milestone is accelerating the debate over autonomous maritime law, as insurers scramble to create new liability frameworks for ships without a human crew on board. That concludes our global briefing for February 11th, 2026. We will continue to track the HBM export developments and the fallout from the Atlantic Energy Shield proposal. Stay informed and have a productive day.